Let's get right to it, because this is a conversation that could literally change your financial future. If you've ever felt stuck, anxious, or even paralyzed when it comes to making money moves or starting your own business, you're not alone. In fact, you're in the majority. Fear is the single biggest thing holding most people back from taking that first step. It's not a lack of talent, intelligence, or even opportunity that keeps people from building wealth or launching their dream business. It's fear, plain and simple. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of losing what you already have, or even fear of success and the changes it might bring. The truth is, most of us let fear make our decisions for us, often without even realizing it. We convince ourselves that now isn't the right time, that we need more experience, or that someone else is better suited for the job. But these are just stories we tell ourselves, stories rooted in fear, not reality. Today, I want to break down the most common business fears that keep people stuck, like fear of failure, fear of rejection, and fear of the unknown. We'll talk about where these fears come from, why they're so powerful, and most importantly, how you can start to move past them. I'll give you simple, actionable strategies you can use right away to overcome each one. By the end of this video, you'll have the tools and confidence to stop letting fear control your financial decisions and start making moves that actually build your wealth and your future. Imposter syndrome is real. That voice saying, "Who am I to do this?" Ignore it. People care about results, not your credentials. Help one person solve a problem, even for free, and let their success prove your value. Every win builds your confidence. Your impact matters more than your resume. It's a common fear. What if you put your message out there and it feels like no one is listening? The truth is, you don't need everyone to care about what you have to say, just the right people. Imagine standing in a crowded room, trying to shout over the noise. It's exhausting and your message gets lost. But if you find a small group who truly needs what you offer, your words will resonate much more deeply. Instead of trying to appeal to the masses, focus your energy on a specific group. Who are the people who will benefit most from your message? Who faces the challenges you can help solve? When you narrow your focus, you can speak more clearly and authentically, and your message becomes much more powerful. Start by talking directly to your target audience. Ask them about their struggles, listen to their stories, and pay attention to what truly matters to them. Use their feedback to shape your message, so it addresses their real needs and concerns. This way, your message isn't just noise, it's a solution. When you speak directly to the problems your audience faces, you'll see the difference. People will nod in agreement, give you feedback, and show genuine interest. That's how you know they care, because your message is relevant to their lives. So, don't worry about reaching everyone. Forget about mass appeal. Instead, focus on building a community of true fans, people who value your message, support your journey, and help you grow. That's where real impact begins. Most people aren't watching as closely as you think. Failure isn't a verdict, it's data. Every flop is just feedback, not defeat. Use it to adjust and try again. The only real failure is never starting. Time spent building and learning is never wasted. Even if your business doesn't take off, you gain valuable skills. Treat it as a 30-day experiment with a clear goal. Evaluate, learn, and decide if you want to keep going. Small experiments beat big regrets. You don't need a pile of cash to start. Use free tools, sweat equity, and creativity. Build a simple site with Carrd, design with Canva, and find customers on social media. Resourcefulness is your new currency. Start lean, grow smart. Profit rarely happens on day one. Test your offer, get feedback, and iterate. Set a 90-day plan. Build, launch, refine. Focus on learning what works, not instant riches. Making money is a process, not a one-time event. Charging isn't greedy, it's a fair value exchange. Start with a small price to break the barrier. Deliver value, collect feedback, and raise your rates as your confidence grows. You're solving problems, not taking money. Practice makes pricing easier. Pricing isn't permanent. Think of it as a starting point. Research what others charge, pick a number, and adjust based on feedback. Your first price is just a hypothesis. Test, learn, and refine. Don't let analysis paralysis stop you from launching. You don't have to be on camera to succeed. Use podcasts, blogs, or text-based posts to share your message. Start with what feels comfortable and expand if you want. The message matters more than the medium. Build your business your way. Posting feels scary, but perfection isn't required. Commit to 10 imperfect posts. Just hit publish. Start in low-pressure spaces like niche accounts or forums. Practice builds confidence. The world won't end if your post isn't perfect. People respect honesty and growth, not fake perfection. Share what you know and be open to learning. If you're wrong, own it and update your perspective. Use phrases like, "Here's what I've learned so far." Being real builds trust.
Know you've been a good friend.
Every big account started at 0. Don't obsess over follower counts. Focus on real connections. Aim for one meaningful conversation a day. Relationships build community, not numbers. Followers come as a byproduct of value. You don't need to register everything on day 1. Start as a sole proprietor and focus on making your first sale. Register and scale up as you grow. Legal steps can wait until you have traction. Sell first, formalize later. Forget the 100-page plan. Start with 4 questions. Who's your audience? What's your offer? What's your price? Where will you find them? Write a 1-page plan and adapt as you go. The market will guide your next steps. Flexibility beats fiction. Start simple, iterate fast. Modern tools are made for non-techies. Pick one tool, learn it, and ignore the rest for now. Drag and drop platforms make it easy. You're more tech-savvy than you think. Focus on one step at a time. You don't need a website to start. Use your social profile or a simple landing page. Validate your idea before investing in a full site. Collect interest with a Google form or Instagram bio. Build the fancy site later. Prove demand first. Family skepticism is usually fear, not malice. You don't need their approval. Find support in entrepreneurial communities. Join groups, masterminds, or online forums. Surround yourself with people who get it. Your dream, your permission. Starting a business is ambition, not desperation. Own your story and talk about your project with pride. Frame it as building skills and freedom. Confidence changes perception. Ambition is strength, not weakness. Social media is a highlight reel, not reality. Everyone has struggles, they just don't post them. Stop comparing your behind the scenes to others' best moments. Focus on your own progress. Your only competition is who you were yesterday. Asking for help is a strength, not a weakness. Successful people leverage others' experience. Make it a habit to ask for feedback or advice weekly. Small asks build your confidence. Collaboration accelerates growth. You've just learned how to tackle the most common business fears. These fears can often feel overwhelming, but remember, every successful entrepreneur has faced them at some point. The key is to not let them paralyze you. Instead, use them as a stepping stone to propel you forward. Take one strategy from what you've learned and put it into action this week. Whether it's reaching out to a mentor, refining your business plan, or simply setting a new goal, taking action is crucial. Write down your plan, break it into manageable steps, and commit to following through. Share your experience in the comments and help others feel less alone. Your journey can inspire someone else who might be struggling. By sharing your story, you create a community of support and encouragement. Remember, you're not just helping yourself, but also paving the way for others. Subscribe for more practical advice and check out leroybrown.ca for more resources. Our platform is dedicated to providing you with the tools and insights you need to succeed. From articles to webinars, there's something for everyone looking to grow their business. Now, go take that first small step. Remember, every great journey begins with a single step. Embrace the challenges, learn from them, and keep moving forward. Your future is bright, and the possibilities are endless. Believe in yourself and the path you are creating. leroybrown.ca